Running down, running down, running down. Lost up. Alright, we are, what time is it? 5:25. So, a bit of a late start, but we knew we were going to miss the morning shoot anyway. So, me and Finn are going to head up, see if we can knock over a deer. This will be the first time on this channel that I've done some deer hunting. Something else that I love doing, but it's always been about the rabbits so far, so we'll see what happens, and we'll catch you on the drive up there. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm excited to take you along with me to a brand new hunting spot. Well, for me it is. This is my first time here, and I've been told by Thane and others just how challenging this place can be. It's no easy climb, and to recover the animals is even harder. The conditions are tough, but that's all part of the adventure, and I'm ready to get going. Stay tuned as we navigate through some steep hills and hopefully find some deer along the way. Let's get started. Alright, we are here. What's that? A couple hours? We're now 8:13. It's not bad. Nice pie on the way up. It's a pretty good day. It's not looking too bad. There's a bit of clag up on the hill. We've got to get ourselves ready and start making our way up. I think we've got about 2.5 hours up the hill. We'll see how that goes onto the OP. Set up camp and then we'll get on the glass. Yeah, looking forward to it. We will catch you soon. Alright, we're on our way. A nice long walk up that hill. Try and find our OP. Find camp for the night. So, I thought the river was going to be wet. It's not yet. Does it get wet up here? Yeah, so we're going to get wet. Get some wet feet in a little while. So, let's see how we go. See you in a bit. It's quite lovely up here. During this little behind the scenes clip here, that I start to realise I've made a mistake. Although I've had breakfast and a pie, I come to realise that my blood sugar is actually lower than it needs to be. I need it to be higher because I'm about to start working out and walking up this hill. So I let Thane know that I'm going to have to take some time to get some more glucose on board before I start walking up the hill. Okay, we're heading up the hill. We're heading up there and straight up the top. So we'll do a quick check on the blood sugar, and it is crashing down. So let's have a look. 6.6 coming down. I've had a pie, so we're going to bang some glucose on board before we head up. Let that kick in and get on our way. We are ready to go. So note to self, when your mate says it's a big climb, it's a big climb. It's a good climb.
Oh, don't look that bad.
Doesn't look that bad, he says. And we're going all the way up there. Oh, okay. We'll keep going. Halfway point.
Is it?
Look at this guy.
Is it that? Is it the halfway point?
I really hope it's the halfway point.
All I keep getting is questions. When's it going to flatten out?
I hope it's going to flatten out soon. He's loving it. Loving it. No, it's good. It's good. It gives you a good appreciation and shows you what happens when people actually put the effort into their fitness. Doesn't put the work in, does put the work in. Heart rate
62.
62 and 97. That's the difference. Keep going. You know what they say? 1 foot
front of the other. Whew. That's fucking burnout. I'm just about to hit the ridge, about another 50 metres back that way. It's coming out onto the tops now. Whew. I'm not gonna lie, I'm blowing out my ass. But one foot in front of the other, we just keep going. Certainly goes to show that you get out what you put in. And currently I'm not putting much in, not when it comes to my fitness. This is a good reminder. That's why people who are hitting 40 this year need to start exercising more. Okay, I'll keep going. This is my first time in the Ruahines, so I wasn't quite sure what to expect. The walk-in was harder than I thought. I'm not gonna lie, my fitness was, my poor fitness was showing at that point. But hey, you know, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna keep getting there, and I'll get there eventually. But when you get up here, and you see this, holy shit! I can see why so many people talk about it, because it is stunning. I think that wind's gonna kill the audio, so catch you soon. Okay, we made it. That's where we're shooting. I'm not going down there to look, because I'll get too tempted to start glassing, and we're not in a position to start glassing and looking for deer yet. I'm going to bring our heart rates down, get gear set up, and I'm going to run through how I set my gear up for the day and while I'm out here. So I'll start with my weapon, I'll then go and sort my kit out, and then I'll sort myself out. So I always run my weapon, my kit, myself. That wind is starting to pick up. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, okay, I talked about how I do my kit. So I start with my weapon. So I'm going to bring my rifle out, put it out in a safe direction. I run my bolt in, make sure it's in and safe and out of the way. There we go. Release the action as we go. And my magazine ready to go. And then I'll run my suppressor on. So everything is set up for shooting. That doesn't mean I'm going to be shooting now. In fact, I won't be shooting now. I'm going to be getting the rest of my gear ready. But the first part of my process is always my weapon. There we go. So she is ready to go. So the next part of the process is my kit. So what I'm going to do is get my kit out that I'm going to be using. Let's get this camera set up. So here's my kit. So what I like about the modulus is once I drop my tripods off, which will be used for filming and for potentially shooting off, is I will run the modulus off the harness, because the harness is the only bit I need when I go to recover. So drop that off, drop that off, drop that one off, unclipped, and then all we're going to do, drop the back sliders out, and there it is. So that's my modulus, that's ready for recovery. That can go down there, and then I've got my kit bag. That's got everything I need for tonight, shooting and administrating myself. So the next part is myself. What I like about the modulus is you can open the top flap. You run the zip all the way around, like so. We've got all the gear we need. So, camera, the gear I'll get dressed into shortly. And then wet gear, warm gear, cooking gear, water, my diabetic gear, and my recovery kit, which will go into my harness. Alright, that's me. That is me administrated. So that's the final step in my process. I'm whipping my kit myself, change clothes, change pants, I'm ready to go. And the looks of things, just about ready to go. Yeah, heart rate's on its way down. Yeah, and it is 11:54. Yeah, a few hours to go up here, a couple of hours. Admin area up back. Glass and stuff out the front. See how we go. Well, that wind came in pretty quick, and that with it. So, go back under the fly. Hopefully it cleans up. It's not nice out there. Not nice at all. It's miserable out there, eh? Oh. 10 to 5. And it is still blowing its tits off and raining, so it's coffee time. Hopefully it blows over. If not, it's going to be an early night, eh? Oh well. So this is what we're currently faced with. Flags coming. Plane's still punching through it with the knock picks, however full-on craggy mode there. Whew, we got one down. So. Okay, it's time to get up. It's been a long night, but there hasn't been much wind, which is quite good until just now. It's all kicked up again. So hopefully I'll get that one this morning and recover them both at the same time. See what happens. I'm ready for a coffee, eh? Okay. Yep. Running down, running down, running down. Lost them. Oh, she's tumbling. Alright, so we just made a successful shot of the deer. Unfortunately, my GoPro battery died right afterwards, even though it was fully charged just before the shot, so I wasn't able to record the walk down. We'll head down now to recover the deer and I'll fill you in once we get there. Let's go check it out. So we're just looking for that second deer. Fortunately, Thane and I have recorded it with our big cameras, so Thane's just checking the footage. I think we shot maybe a little bit higher than this. Middle of the slip?
Yeah, so we'll just zoom out to find this position here. See where we are.
Okay, so we've tracked her across the scree into a bit of bush. She came tumbling through here. And about here is where I saw her tumble from that point up there, probably just where the sun is, up there. So I saw a tumble through here, and bingo bango, there she is. Something, bro. Alright, we're stopped. So, just give you an example of what's going on with the blood sugars. There we go, 3.3, and they're dropping. So we just come down the hill. Haynes kicking back, looking like he's just taken a walk in the park.
I would not say that.
And my blood sugar's crashing out. So we're stopping, we're munching on some lollies, and then we're going to crack on again. So, a pain in the ass, it's just something else to, or probably the thing to deal with being a diabetic. It's these pain in the ass lows when you exercise. So anyway, we'll get through these hopefully at 10-15 minutes. Start coming up and we'll make our last leg out to the car. Was it 20 minutes down to the car? 40 minutes to the car. Half an hour to the car. So cool, we'll catch you back there. Well, that's us, we're back. I think there's a lot more to come out in this little trip, but I think we'll save that for a little bit later on. And a bit of a debrief. It's been good. Humbling, but good. So, I wanted to do a rundown after the end of this video. I think I mentioned it was quite a humbling experience. And there's two reasons for that. First of all, and I think one of the major ones was my levels of fitness. We talked about it in both Thane's video and my video. You know, you get out what you put in, and I haven't been putting a lot into it, fitness wise, and you can tell Thane has. So I struggled. The other major for me was the diabetes side of things, and having the opportunity to be able to explain it to somebody who doesn't deal with it on a daily basis, and having a mate there who not only listened but understood it, got it, and changed the way he operates to accommodate me, which is hard. It's a big ask, especially when you know what us hunters are like. You know, we're very process driven, we like things done a certain way. Yeah, very, very accommodating, so very, very humbling. It's been a week since the hunt, or just over a week, and I've been out and done a big mountain bike ride over the weekend just gone, and again sort of noticed the fitness levels, and again the diabetes side is a factor. It's something I have to think about. So going forward, I'm going to try and make more of a point about it and sort of explain processes that I'm going through to make sure I can still go out and do what I want to do with this thing hanging over my head, with this diabetes stuff. So look, really appreciate you watching. Hopefully you've got this far. I'm trying to build that subscriber base up at the moment, so if you have got this far, give it a like, give it a subscribe. Like I say, trying to build it up a little bit more, and more outreach to other diabetics in a similar situation. And until next time, I will leave you with that. Ciao.